I look like a hipster yet? Hi everybody, my name's Helen, and today I'm going to be doing the character Betrayal tag. This tag was created by Miranda from over at Books 101. I'll leave a link to the original video down below. And I think we should just get started because this is gonna be fun. I'm reading all of the questions off of my laptop, which is just kind of like right here-ish, so I apologize that I'm not looking at you. Question 1. You are at a party playing a game of spin the bottle. The bottle lands on you and your dream fictional character partner. You lean in to kiss your dream fictional character partner while all the while their actual girlfriend/boyfriend is watching. Which character are you betraying in order to get a kiss from the character of your dreams? 2 answers for this. One of them, because I don't feel like I'm actually betraying the characters. They're not really a thing. And that is Jem from the Infernal Devices, because, don't get me wrong, I love Will just as much as the next girl, but Will and Tessa were like meant to be, and I'm in love with Jem. He's such a gentleman, and he's so sweet, and I want to hug him and love him. If that were the case, I guess I'm kind of betraying Tessa, but not really. And the second person is Fred Weasley from Harry Potter. And in that case, I'd be betraying Angelina Johnson. And I don't give a shit about betraying Angelina Johnson. My roommate just showed up. She's gone. Anyway, so I'm holding up this book in particular because going movie-wise, James Phelps looks incredibly sexy in Goblet of Fire, in my opinion. And that is the way I would like to picture Fred Weasley while I'm kissing him. But Fred has always been one of my favorite characters, and I just love his sense of humor, and I love his and George's relationship, and I love the way that he shows that he cares by being a little bit of a dick with the pranks. I just think it's cute in its own weird way, and I just really love Fred Weasley. Scenario number 2. You just watched Mean Girls and saw Regina George being pushed in front of the bus by Caddy. Unlike Mean Girls, you do not feel guilty about pushing a character in front of the bus. Which character would you push in front of a bus? And they would still be alive afterwards. My answer for this is Luce from Holland. She's so annoying, and I want her to be alive because I want to read the rest of the series, and obviously I couldn't do that if she was dead because there wouldn't be any more series. Scenario number 3. It's a life or death situation. You are trapped with a character you hate in the middle of the bush. Suddenly, as you keep walking, the woods begin to look familiar to you and you know the way out. You call it a break for the day, and you and the character you hate decide to call it a night. That night, you leave sneaking away from the character, leaving them to find their own way out. Which character do you betray? I'm going to say this the exact way that I have it written in here for myself. Fucking Umbridge. She found her way out of the woods once because of the centaurs. She needs to find her way back in. Scenario number 4. You're trapped in a hole, and above you lies the only escape. You ask the character you're trapped with for a lift so you can get out. You tell them that when you get out of the hole, you will help them out. You make it out of the hole and walk away, not helping the character still trapped inside the hole. Which character do you betray? I would betray Caleb. Not particularly in this book, but in Insurgent, yes. He was one of my favorite characters, and I felt personally betrayed by him. So I would return the favor and leave him in that hole. And hopefully it would be Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, who was actually supposed to be there with the hole, so that he would end up just getting killed or eaten or whatever the hell Buffalo Bill did, because I can't remember. I have a lot of Caleb feels. And now for the final scenario. Number 5. You are in an argument with the character you hate when bang! You're surrounded by zombies, vampires, and wolves. You and this character have to unite to fend off these creatures. When you realize you have magic dust in your pocket that a warlock gave you that can help you get your way out of any situation. Use it and suddenly find yourself in a luxurious environment, sipping a drink you love, tea. Which character would you leave to fend for themselves? Now personally, I think this is one of the worst situations that are in this tag, and therefore I picked the character that kind of pisses me off the most recently, excluding Bella Swan. Therefore, I had to go with Clary from the Mortal Instruments. Now, before I get hate for this, I love the Mortal Instruments. I love up until City of Glass. City of Fallen Angels is kind of iffy, and I haven't read City of Lost Souls yet. I will read the whole series, and I will probably own it because I like that. I like owning the whole series. But frickin' Clary, she can't do anything. And I know there are going to be people who argue that, but really, without her ability with the steel, she does absolutely shit all in the entire series, except make people in even more danger, and yet everybody falls in love with her, and I just don't like her. Oh, and considering this is the Mortal Instruments world, I'm going to say that Magnus gave me the magic dust because I love Magnus. So that's it. That's the tag. It was so much fun to do this, and it was nice to kind of vent out some rage about some characters. I'm not going to tag anybody, but if you have not done this, I highly recommend that you do, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!